Bring him over. Oh, he's got it right here.
No, that's mine.
Oh, that's yours. All right, I think we're back on here.
We're live.
Welcome back, folks, to the CHI Health Center here in beautiful downtown Omaha, Nebraska. A wonderful day here. Got to be close to 50 degrees. Sun is out. Very little wind. Looks like spring here, Mike. It looks like spring.
It does look like it's spring. That sun was
I might be running out of batteries. That's why. We drove down late last evening. It was hard to tell where the snow kind of went away, but usually somewhere in Iowa the snow disappears, and this looks a lot more like spring here with very little snow, sun out today. We had nice breakfast over at a place called Lisa's Radio Cafe out in the west side. It's north of the Blackstone neighborhood here in Omaha. That was really good. Popular place. It was packed. I think we were in there for a couple hours.
Yeah, the food here in Omaha is fantastic. There are a lot of nice restaurants.
Yes, there is.
I guess we've started, Jim.
Yep, we're going here now on set number 2. That one ping-ponged around here on the light side and ultimately ends up as a point for Midwest. I may just start calling them Kansas. Get that in my head a little bit. Audrey, the set, swung over. And that one's long here, so we are tied at 1-1. If you're just joining us, Lights did win the first set. Started off real strong, then kind of went through a middle of the set slow down there, and then came on at the end to take it. Emma Fredheim at the line. Remember, she had another nice service run there. Swung over from the right side. Finds the seam in the middle.
Nice shot there by Midwest. Not a lot you can do. Emma made a nice effort at it. Just couldn't quite get there.
Serve over in the Midwest side. That one goes in the net. Always nice to get those breaks. It over.
Dad, I need my backpack.
Getting a sub over on the Kansas side. 3-2 early on. Van Hecke the set. Sent over by Audrey. That's a point.
Hey, that's a nice shot. It's not often that Audrey gets attacking opportunities.
Yep. Like Mike mentioned, working on some different rotations here and different offensive sets. Ella Masso now with the serve. Right in front of our broadcast position. We're on the opposite end of the court now, a little bit more exposed here. We're going to have to pay attention a little bit more to balls coming at us. That one just into the net. She does have an aggressive serve that kind of corkscrews over as she sends it, and that one just a little bit short. Midwest Juniors, server spins the ball, sends it over. Off the tape again, man. How many have we seen like that today, Mike?
Too many. Too many. Nice effort there by Klembarski to get that ball up. Not a lot you can do, though, when the ball starts flopping around on the tape.
5-3 Midwest. Serve comes over. Pick up by Klembarski. Van Hecke popped over by Cronin. Sent over by Midwest. Wellbrock pops it over the block. Klembarski sends it over. Cronin pops it there. Finds the opening there, Mike. Sometimes it doesn't have to be flashy. You just have to look for the right spot on the court, and she does have great court awareness and vision.
She does. Kinsey is just awesome at surveying the court and finding her spot.
KJ at the line here. The jump serve, sends it over. That was moving a little bit too. And they're going to pop this back over. KJ the pass. What do we got here? A net call?
Into the net,
Into
yeah,
the
on
net.
the block. A little bit slow starting here for the Lights team. Kind of lack of energy.
Well, I think we're going through our slow point in the day here, and hopefully we can get some good plays. We're going to get, yeah, there it is. Kind of a late signal, but that had to be a double contact, and it is. Serve stays over on the Midwest side. They send it over. Audrey sends it back to him. They're going to have trouble covering that one. Goes over in our fan section, and that's a point for Northern Lights.
Might have caught a break there. That was a looping shot that was headed towards the outside. Not sure if she would have landed in or not.
Audrey sends the serve over, covered on the Midwest side, left pin, popped over the block. Audrey with the pass. Van Hecke, big set to the left side. Wellbrock, and that spins off, and it's headed down I-80 towards Denver.
Yeah, Jim, as you mentioned on the serving, same thing goes for attacks. You really want to put pressure. You know, lollipopping the ball back over, not overly effective. So lots of times you see players trying to make shots, going for lines, corners, and doesn't always work.
That serve goes off the left side. Foul ball. We're getting some, I think, appreciative looks from our fans over here. The Van Heckes are watching from courtside here in Omaha. Audrey back set. Wellbrock, big swing there.
Smash.
And that one dribbles over the net but goes out.
Nice shot by Laura there. She really got into that one.
8-7. Here's that little comeback, Mike. Hopefully we can build on that and really keep things moving here.
Let's get on top and stay on top. See if we can get the girls back home for an early dinner.
Southpaw Brownlee sends it up, and it hits a little bit short on that one. That's a service error. Midwest server, far left corner, Brownlee. Audrey back set, big swing by Van Hecke. I don't think that one got over.
No, I think you're right, Jim. Four touches was the call from the up official, meaning the ball did not cross the net. And
here comes the serve. Brownlee handles it. Klimbarski pass, sets it over, spun over by Petrick. Here comes Midwest. Dug up by Klimbarski. Popped over again. Some back and forth here, but what do we got here?
yeah, they called Audrey into the net, so there was a very tight pass. She ran up and made a bump attempt at it, and she must have caught the net on the underside there with her arm.
Here comes the serve.
It's a tough serve they're dropping in short.
Yeah, they are dropping it in short. That's Lexi Petrick. Gets us back on track here. That's going to bring Emma Fretheim to the line. Mike, I'd really like to see one of those great Fretheim runs here. Let's rattle off 5 or 10. Right-hander, send it over. It's a good serve. Popped over by Midwest. Big towering pass by Van Hecke, and that's sent off by Petrick. They have trouble with it on the other side, and it flies out of here.
Yeah, there's another good example of a good shot by Petrick there. That was a real high bump set off the net a little bit. Oftentimes, an opposition set can cause problems for hitters. So Lexi taking her time and making a good shot there was a smart play.
Okay, we still got a 12-9 lead here for Midwest. It's still looking for that run from our Northern Lights. Brownlee the pass, maybe this is it. Cronin sends it, they have trouble with it, rolls down their side of the net, and they get called for a lift. Often happens on a block. You get a touch on the block and you can quickly hit it up, but often results in a lift. Van Hecke sends it over. Far left side, they have to free ball that back over. Here's Kinsey Cronin again, throws it down. Petrick. Free ball back over by Midwest. Another towering set left side, Petrick. That one is another Northern Lights point.
Yeah, that was a great play. I tell you, this Midwest team is playing scrappy. They're getting the ball up. They haven't generated a ton of offense, but keeping the ball in play is important.
Van Hecke continues to serve. Sent over, touched off the block. Left side, Petrik, big swing. They can't handle it on the other side, and it is tied at 12. Midway through set number 2.
Lexi continues to be a very strong front row player for this Lights team.
Keeps Laney at the line, and that one's wide right. KJ on the pass. Oh, and the Kinsey Cronenhammer is back.
The Kinsey crush in action. When she gets that quick set where she wants it, she can really bring it. She has such quick arm swing. It's just awesome to watch.
Yes, it is. That brings Ella Masso to the line. Sends it over. Right side, spun off the block. Laney handles the pass. Wellbrook sends it over. Block sends it back. Here we go again. Wellbrook spins it over. They're going to free ball this one back. Well, they got a little better than a free ball hit on that. Right down the seam here in the middle. And that's a point for the Midwest Juniors team from Kansas.
Block was set up just slightly to the outside, and the hitter made a nice play to drive it right down the middle.
Here's the serve. That one's going to be short. Comes off the heel of her hand. And that's another point for Northern Lights.
New set to 11 here, Jim. Tie ball game.
14-14. KJ, right-hander, jump serves it over. A little bit of trouble covering that. They're going to have to pop this over. Van Hecky, Wellbrock. Covered on the Midwest side. They're going to bring it back. Tried to roll that over our block, and it did not make it. That keeps Klembarski at the line. Right-hander sends it over. That looks a little long.
We won the race to 15, but that lead did not last long. Back race to 10 here. See if Lights team can put a little separation in there.
Just
Like
need
to see 2, 3, 4 point cushion.
Yep, need a little run here. And that could be the start of it. That one just touches the tape, brings the ball, keeps it back on the Midwest side for a service error. And we'll take those breaks when we can get them, and that's going to bring Audrey Spoladoro to the line here.
Definitely take the breaks. Just don't want to give the breaks back.
Sent over. Touched on the block. Good pass recovery there. Wellbrook sends it back over.
Nice.
Nobody home on the other side.
That's a good play by the Lights team there. Good defensive play by Spoladoro. Gets it over to KJ for a nice set to Laura. And Laura really surveyed the court, found her hole. As you mentioned before, you don't always have to crush it.
That one, I don't know. They called that in. I think from my perspective it looked out. But you know what? We're going to take the call, folks. It's 18-15. And that is another break. It gives us a chance. I'm looking around here. I do not see Dan Stein present, but we do want to call him out. Remember, he's our lead sponsor. All of those aces today have resulted in a lot of vermin removed from your home. So we want to give a call out to Dan Stein, Alligator Crocodile and Varmint Removal Services of Prior Lake, Minnesota, for being our lead sponsor and allowing us to be here today in the beautiful city of Omaha, Nebraska. Remember, we're right here on the Missouri River in the CHI Health Center. Beautiful facility. We've got
showing the fan base
we're
over
showing
there.
the fan base here. We've got the Van Heckies. Everybody looks happy here. Checking out 17 red in action. Pushed back over by Midwest. Get our offense set up. Big, high towering set. Wellbrook off the block, and that's down.
Here we go, Jim. Another point or two. Get ourselves a nice, comfortable cushion. As we've mentioned consistently this season. Oh, we missed a call. I'm not sure what happened there.
18-16, and I'm not sure either. Sent over by Van Hecky. Free balled over by Midwest. Klembarski the set. Back to Wellbrook. Sends it over. They cover it. Again, a free ball. Let's set up that offense. Audrey the set. Back. Wellbrook again tries it. They cover it. Scrappy team here. Go back and try it again off the tape, and that was just enough to take a little off that ball, and down she goes.
I am not sure what just happened there, but here's what I think happened. I think they gave us the point, but gave them the ball. Regardless, it's 1916, but I'm confused at what happened a couple points ago here.
I think even our officials look tired. It's been a long day for them. Probably been in that stand all day long. Easy to miss a few, that's for sure. Overpass there is pushed straight down.
Nice up there by Katie. That was a shot with a lot of heat. Unfortunately, the ball just sailed a little bit on her.
That gives the serve back over to Midwest here. They send it over. Brownlee, Spoladoro. Sent over by Petrick. Covered on the block. We're going to bring this one back. Popped it over our block. KJ, Audrey. Back row hit by Jordan Brownlee. The lefty sends it over. And boy, I don't think that one really got over either. Nope, 4 is the call there.
So we got the race to 20 with a 3-point margin. We're in the driver's seat where we are where we want to be. And we just need to finish.
Finish this set off and everybody goes home and get something good to eat here in the wonderful Omaha downtown area. Audrey. Cronin again. Oh, there's that right-hander. Just sends that thing down. Perfect.
She took a little bit off of that one so she could cut it hard to the right. Again, great vision out of Kinsey.
For sure. Emma Fredheim with the serve. Pushed over by the block, and boy, this is it, Mike. I think we're rolling here now. 22-17 Northern Lights. We'll try to grab a couple of people for interviews here. We're going to have to kind of move our position probably a little bit, but we'll try to talk to a couple players and maybe even Coach Lairs here if we can wrap this thing up. 22-18.
We got Kurt Gleesman visiting us here in the broadcast location.
Yep.
Happy with his Lights performance.
Oh, that's Kinsey Cronin again. Spins that off the middle. Boy, that has just been a bread and butter play for us all day, Mike.
It sure has.
Lainey Van Hecky with the serve. Sends it over. Pushed back by Midwest. Popped over by Audrey. We're going to reset on the other side and send this. Oh, that's out. Close.
It is out. I thought I saw a touch there from the blocker, but we'll go with no touch and continue on for match point.
24-18, folks. Van Hecky sends it over. Back set. Oh, that's got to be called the double contact there, and the match will end on that note. We'll try and get our post-game interview set up here.
We'll take a short break as we move to our interview location. Dad, Joe.